The Department of Homeland Security has finally admitted the southern border is about to be overrun with illegal aliens. Hunter Biden is trying to fund his legal defense using taxpayer money, and the White House is actually entertaining the idea. Russia is dealing with major public infighting, and former President Bill Clinton says he knew Putin would attack Ukraine. Thank you so much for liking and sharing these videos. It really helps me out, so thank you so much. I'd also like to thank Mr. 1920 Soap for sponsoring today's video, and I'll tell you more about them at the end of this video. Former Vice President Mike Pence appeared on Fox News to warn that a storm is coming at the border. Now, Pence stated a storm is coming and 1,500 troops going to the southern border to do paperwork isn't going to make a difference. We're about to go from bad to worse, but it doesn't have to happen. Now, despite Pence's optimism, I don't think Biden will change his mind on this one. While leaving Title 42 in place would be optimal for national security, Biden seems to want an open agenda or open border agenda. And so even though he's sending 1,500 armed U.S. military men and women, my guess is they're going to be told to stand down, move back, and do nothing. Pence is saying they're just going to be paperwork pushers. Department of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas admitted today that the southern border will be extremely challenging, and he and his agents are not ready for the surge of illegal immigrants that will storm the border. So then why has this guy been testifying before Congress on multiple occasions that there is no crisis and not to worry about the southern border? This weekend, King Charles III will finally be officially crowned the King of England. The ceremony is expected to cost $125 million. Let me know down below. Do you plan to watch it this weekend? Let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Now, Fox News has attempted to stop the spread of leaked clips of Tucker Carlson being posted by the group Media Matters. Fox sent a legal cease and desist letter to them in which they claimed ownership over the clips as intellectual property. The letter stated that unaired footage is Fox's confidential intellectual property. Fox did not consent to its distribution to the public, and Fox does not consent to its further distribution or publication. Fox further claimed the footage was unlawfully detained and threatened legal action if unreleased footage is leaked again. The president of Media Matters, Angelo Caruso, shot back, stating, "Reporting on newsworthy leaked material is a cornerstone of journalism. For Fox to argue otherwise is absurd and further dispels any pretenses that they are a news operation." So basically, they gave the middle finger to Fox News and said, we're going to continue to drop this stuff. Now, the clips are making Tucker Carlson look like a funny, normal guy that understands the challenges of Americans, while it's making Fox News look worse and worse. According to the New York Post, Hunter Biden's legal team is in a major disagreement with the White House legal team over legal defense strategy. Hunter Biden allegedly wants to start a defense fund to help pay his legal fees, but sources say this could cause even more issues for the Biden administration if done incorrectly. A former advisor to Attorney General Merrick Garland stated, "For this fund to work, it must be extraordinarily transparent and even restrictive by prohibiting foreign citizens and registered lobbyists from contributing. Without these types of guardrails, the fund would be a legitimate headache for the White House." So basically, he's worried that a bunch of pay-for-play opportunity will happen where people will fund into the Biden family in order to then ask for favors, thus perpetuating this idea that there's a bunch of Biden crime family stuff going on, which is already what a lot of people believe is happening. Now, the stock market had a nice rally today. The S&P 500 was up 1.85% on the day. The Dow Jones was up 1.65%, and the Nasdaq was up 2.25%. However, gold and silver were down today, but Bitcoin was up 2.83%. Now, this rally likely came as the U.S. jobs report came out today and showed the United States added 253,000 new jobs in the month of April, beating expectations. Sadly, IBM announced today that they will lay off 8,000 humans. Why do I say humans instead of workers? Because they plan to replace these humans with AI technology. Now, this is scary as AI could quickly replace a large population of Americans and leave them out of work or worse, dependent on the United States government. Kind of scary what we're going through. Now, CEOs are starting to sour on work from home as a work option. During the pandemic, it made sense, and many were happy just to keep their business doors open and income flowing. However, now these same CEOs say that they see people working from home as not being as productive, and it's hurting the company. Perhaps we should be careful in wanting to work from home too much, as companies that have executives back at the office might replace you with robots or AI technology. Now, Russia has just had one of their biggest losses to date. The founder of the mercenary group, Wagner, has decided to withdraw his troops from the battlefield of Bakhmut. I've been talking about this. My guests have been talking about this. He claimed the Russian Defense Ministry has purposely deprived his troops of ammunition, therefore denying the people of Russia a victory. As of now, the group is expected to withdraw from Bakhmut on May 10th, which is just one day after the May 9th Victory Day celebration that Russia will hold. But the fight between Ukraine and Russia is also raging off the battlefield. At a conference between Black Sea countries, a Ukrainian official was waving a Ukrainian flag behind a Russian delegate's back. This prompted another Russian official to step in and steal the flag away. The Ukrainian official retaliated by chasing the man and punching him multiple times in order to take back the flag. The Ukrainian posted the video on Facebook with the captions, "Pause off our flag, pause off Ukraine, Russian filth." Former Russian president and now national security leader Dmitry Medvedev has called for Ukrainian President Zelensky's assassination. He stated, after today's terrorist attack, there are no options left other than the physical elimination of Zelensky and his clique. Now, Medvedev was referring to the alleged assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin with a drone that crashed into the Kremlin. Now, Ukraine continues to deny this, and now they're trying to say that Russia did this as a false flag. But Russia is saying, why would we damage our own Capitol building, attempt to wipe out our own president, and make ourselves look weak by a drone being able to get in to the Kremlin? Russia makes a good point here. We have no idea who did this. Russia is also saying that it was the United States that gave Ukraine this permission, and that Zelensky was out of the country so it would look like he had no knowledge of what was going on. Today, former President Bill Clinton has claimed that he knew for a fact Putin would strike Ukraine as far back as 2011. Clinton stated that he had a private conversation with Putin in which he claimed Russia was not bound by the Budapest Memorandum, an agreement that protected Ukraine's sovereignty. Putin claimed that a change of government in Kyiv nullified the former government made in 1994. Clinton stated, "I knew from that day forward it was just a matter of time before Putin tried to attack Ukraine." Now, this change of the guard actually came because of the United States. With Victoria Nuland, under the direction of former President Barack Obama, they did a coup, a color revolution in the country of Ukraine. And when that happened, Putin says this Budapest Memorandum no longer held any weight or any water, and so he now believes that he has the right to go after Ukraine. All right, now, a word from today's video sponsor. Did you know that most soap is full of chemicals and fillers? Mr. 1920 soap is made with all natural ingredients, including a variety of fats to keep your hands, face, and skin soft. My wife Casey uses the soap on her face because she feels it cleans her face better than anything else and leaves her face looking healthy and soft. And me? I just use it everywhere. Plus, Mr. 1920 soap is made right here in the United States of America, so you'll be supporting an American-made product sold by an American-based company out of Texas. Some of my personal favorite flavors or scents include black soap for its clean charcoal scent, pipe tobacco for its nostalgic sweet flavor, bourbon barrel for its wood scent, and morning oats for its fresh brown sugar smell. But Mr. 1920 soap has tons of other scents for you to choose from, so go check it out. I'll leave a link down below. So if you want the best soap in the world to keep you fresh and clean, then follow the link below and pick up a box or 10 today. I'm confident you'll love Mr. 1920 soap as much as we do. Now, make sure to use discount code AMAZING this weekend only to get up to 20% off your purchase. Now, before I go, I want to remind you that you are amazing. Please hit that subscribe button so I can keep you in the loop. Also, check out this important video and look for that link for this month's giveaway. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you on the next video.